In a steamy Savannah courtroom, a homeless ex-lawyer, broken by his daughter's death, stumbles in to defend a widow losing her home to fraud. Once a legal legend, he risks everything unlicensed to expose forged deeds, stunning the gallery and winning her case. Her gratitude offers him a new start, but as he rebuilds, will justice endure, or will shadows return? Watch a tale of redemption unfold, leaving us wondering what lies ahead for this unlikely hero. The Savannah, Georgia courthouse stood weathered under a humid June sun, its red brick facade chipped, ivy clinging to the edges. The courtroom inside a hum of creaking oak benches and ceiling fans whirring against the sticky air. Sunlight streamed through tall, smudged windows, casting patches across the gallery. Locals in faded shirts, a clerk shuffling papers, a deputy slouched by the door. At the bench sat Judge Margaret Tate, 55, stern, her dark robe crisp, her brown eyes scanning the room, gavel resting beside a stack of files. Eleanor Price sat at the plaintiff's table, 62, frail, her gray hair pinned loose, a faded blue dress hanging off her thin frame, her green eyes wet with fear, hands twisting a handkerchief. Her home, 132 Oak Lane, a widow's last tie to her late husband, was slipping away. A developer's lawyer, Neil Grayson, 40, slick, pinstripe suit, claiming, "Foreclosure, unpaid loans, deeds ours." Her voice trembled. "I paid always. Papers wrong." The gallery murmured, "Poor thing." The clerk noted, "Price v. Grayson." Clarence Hargrove stumbled through the double doors, 73, gaunt, his once sharp frame hunched in a tattered coat, white hair wild, beard scruffy, his blue eyes cloudy yet piercing, a bottle's ghost in his breath. Once, Savannah's legal lion, civil rights wins, headlines, now a shadow, daughter's death, cancer, 5 years back, sent him spiraling. Streets his home, law lost. He swayed, gallery whispering, "Drunk, homeless, deputy, out now." But Eleanor's sob, "My home," stopped him cold. He straightened, coat flapping, voice raspy. "Your Honor, I'll speak for her." Gallery gasping. "Who's he?" Judge Tate's gavel. Thud, "Order! Identify yourself!" Clarence stepping. "Clarence Hargrove, lawyer. Once, please let me." Neil smirking. "He's drunk. No license." Eleanor turning. "Help me." Her plea, Lena's echo. "Daddy, fight." 5 years gone, his fire, flickering. Her, pain, mine. Tate's eyes narrowed. "License revoked. Hargrove years ago. Why, you?" Clarence firm. "Justice, ma'am. Her home. Stolen. Forged, I see. Let me." Gallery. "He's crazy." Tate. Risk. Contempt. Unlicensed. Proceed. Why? He rasped. Her tears. "My girl lost. I know. Truth." Neil. Objection. Irrelevant. Tate. Overruled. Briefly. Speak. Clarence faced. Eleanor. "Mrs. Price, I'll fight. Your home, mine, once." Gallery. "What's he do?" His voice, rising. "Forged deeds, I'll prove." A spark. Old gallery. "He's back." Tate. "Proof or out." Jamal stand. Lena's blood. Snow. Fight again. Courtroom. Holding. Truth. A thread. Unspooling fast. The Savannah, Georgia courtroom buzzed with a restless hum as Clarence Hargrove's raspy vow, "I'll fight. Your home, mine, once," cut through the humid air, his tattered coat swaying as he faced Eleanor Price. The oak benches creaked under the gallery's weight. Locals in faded shirts. A clerk pausing mid-shuffle. A deputy's hand twitching near the door. Sunlight streaming through smudged windows, casting flickering shadows across their stunned faces. Judge Margaret Tate's gavel rested. Thud. Her stern brown eyes narrowing. The room teetering on Clarence's bold step. A farmer in a plaid cap, mid-60s, weathered, leaned forward, whispering, "That's Clarence Hargrove?" His voice low, incredulous, gallery rippling. "Who?" A woman in a floral dress beside. Heard him once, big lawyer, civil rights. Eyes widening. Now, drunk? Murmurs swelling. Crazy old man. A retiree in a gray polo. He's homeless, streets years. Gallery shifting, heads turning, shock spreading. What's he doing? A young reporter, curly hair, notebook open, scribbled fast. Hargrove, back, unlicensed, muttering, story, here. His pen scratching, gallery buzzing. He's nuts. A mechanic in overalls. Look, him, rags, stinks. Laughter, sharp, then hushing. Eleanor's sob. Help me. A cord striking floral dress. She's scared, poor thing. Eyes softening. Maybe he can. When gallery tilting, skepticism cracking. He knows law. An older man, bald, gold watch stood. He's Clarence 1, my case 72, segregation schools. Voice firm, gallery gasping. That Hargrove? Mechanic. Still, drunk look. Bald man. No, sharp then, maybe. Now. Murmurs. He's back? A woman in a red scarf. Her daughter died, fell apart. Gallery. Oh, sad. Sympathy, stirring, Clarence's fire, flickering, catching. Truth, forged. Neil Grayson, developer's lawyer, slick, pinstripe, smirked. Objection. Irrelevant. Gallery. Shut up. Floral dress. Let him talk. Mechanic. Yeah, give chance. Judge Tate, thud. Order, quiet. Gallery settling, eyes locked. Clarence, Eleanor. He knows. Red scarf. She needs him. A shift, hope, skepticism, gallery. Prove it, old man. Clarence, raspy. I will. The room pulsed, gallery's hum rising, a farmer. He's got guts. The retiree. Lost, everything still, fights. Whispers. Hargrove back, really? Mechanic. If he wins. Floral dress. She keeps home. Gallery. Leaning. Clarence's spark, igniting. Doubt. Faith, a tide. Turning, slow. The Savannah, Georgia courtroom simmered with tension as Clarence Hargrove stood before Eleanor Price, his tattered coat swaying, voice raspy yet rising. Forged deeds, I'll prove. A gallery leaning, locals whispering. He's back? Judge Margaret Tate's gavel poised, thud. Mr. Hargrove, evidence, or sit. Her brown eyes stern, ceiling fans whirring, humid air thick. Eleanor's green eyes wet, hands clutching, hope flickering. Neil Grayson, developer's lawyer, smirking. No, license drunk. Clarence turned. Gallery. Proof, here. Shuffling, coat pocket, crumpled papers, ink smudged. Found street, records. But gallery gasping. What's that? Mechanic, trash. He smoothed. Deed, 132. Oak Lane, Eleanor Price, 1985. County stamp. Real. Neil leaping. Objection. Unverified source. Clarence firm. Public records courthouse. Dumped. 2 days ago. Checked. Gallery. He. Found. Red scarf. Smart. Still. Tate. Proceed. Quick. Clarence nodding. Look, dates. Neil's deed. 2023 stamp. Off font, wrong, county, switched, Arial 1990 times, now, forged. Then gallery. Forged. Floral dress. He knows. Neil. Lies. Authentic bank verified. Clarence. Bank your cousin runs. Grayson loan caught loans. Fake Eleanor paid always. Eleanor, yes, paid every month. Gallery. She's truth. Mechanic. He's sharp. Sure. He paced. Coat flapping. Check ledger. Neil. Payments 2020, 2022. Eleanor's. Checks. Cashed. Where? Money. Gallery. Where indeed? Tate. Evidence ledger. Clarence. Street again. Dumpster. Grayson's office. Shredded. Pieced. Gallery. He did what? Retiree. Old lion roars. Neil. Ridiculous. Tampered. Clarence. No. Dates match. Eleanor's bank stubs here. Pulling. Envelope faded. She kept proof. But show me. Clarence handing, thud gallery. He's got it. Tate scanning, Stubbs checks. Mrs. Price, ledger, dates align. Neil. Forged, Stubbs, planted. Clarence. No. Postmarks 2020-2022. County, stamp. Real, your deed fake. Gallery. Fake deed. Floral dress. He's winning. Mechanic. Old man's gold. Tate. Quiet, Grayson. Explain. Neil stammered. Bank error. Gallery. Liar caught. Clarence. No, error, fraud, your cousin paid, forged, took her home. Eleanor. My home, his life. Voice breaking gallery. Poor thing. Red scarf. He's right, save her. Tate. Silence. Evidence. Compelling. Grayson. Proof. Real deed. Neil. Lost. Bank. Gallery. Lost. Ha. Retiree. He's done. Clarence stood, tall. Justice Eleanor, home, hers, truth wins. Gallery. Truth wins. Mechanic. He's back for real. Tate. Order. Ruling soon. Clarence's fire blazing, gallery stirring, justice a thread, unraveling fast. The Savannah, Georgia, courtroom crackled with anticipation as Clarence Hargrove's defense. Justice Eleanor. Home, hers. Settled over the oak benches, his tattered coat a stark contrast to Neil Grayson's pinstripe suit. The gallery buzzed. Locals whispering, he's winning. Ceiling fans whirring, humid air thick, Judge Margaret Tate's gavel poised. Thud. Mr. Grayson, explain. Her brown eyes piercing. Eleanor Price, clutching. Hope. Clarence's fire blazing. Neil's smirk fading. Gallery. He's done. Neil rose, 40, slick, tie straight, voice smooth. Your Honor, this vagabond's tale, pure fiction. Gallery. Liar. Mechanic. Prove it. Neil gesturing. These papers, street trash, unverified, laughable. Pointing. Clarence. He's drunk, delusional, no license, spinning lies. Gallery. No, he's sharp. Floral dress. Shut up. Tate thud. Order. Continue. He paced, polished shoes clicking. Mrs. Price. Delinquent loans 2020-2022. Bank records here. Sliding. Folder. Thud. Gallery. Fake too? Neil. Legitimate. Grayson loan company twin cousin. Yes. Business, not fraud. Payments. Missed deed transferred. Legal. Eleanor. No. I paid. Voice breaking. Gallery. She's truth. Red scarf. He's slimy. He's... Neil. She claims. Stubbs. Forged, planted where? Proof. Tate. Bank. Records match. Neil. Yes. Official stamped. See. Gallery. Lies, cousin. Mechanic. Check. Dates. Clarence. Stepping. Dates off your ledger 2020. Checks cashed. No. Missed. Eleanor's. Stubbs. Postmarks real. Neil. Nonsense. Postmarks faked. Anyone can stamp. Gallery. He's twisting. Retiree. Clarence. Got him. Tate. Quiet. Evidence. Grayson. Neil smirked. This ledger he claims shredded dumpster fantasy. My office. Secure. No. Shred. Gallery. Liar. Caught. Floral dress. He's scared. Clarence. Found 2 days ago. Your trash. Grayson. Dates. Match her. Checks. Neil. Tampered, planted by him, drunk, vagrant. Gallery. No, truth. Red scarf. He's desperate. Tate. Silence. Source. Ledger. Neil. No, source. Fiction. He's unlicensed contempt worthy. Gallery. Shut him. Mechanic. Clarence knows. Clarence. Truth. Eleanor. Paid. Your cousin took. Forged. Deed. Neil. Slander. Prove bank. Error, not fraud. Gallery. Error. Ha! Retiree. He's slipping. Eleanor. My money gone. Gallery. Poor thing. Tate. Enough Grayson counter evidence. Neil slid. Thud. Bank statements 2023 delinquent. Signed. Eleanor. Gallery. Fake again. Floral dress. He's done for Clarence. Look. Signature off. Her. Stubbs. Different. Forged. Was gallery. Forged, yes. Mechanic, he's cooked. Neil, she changed. Writing, excuse. Gallery, liar, liar. Tate, order, ruling pending. Neil's counter, slipping, gallery, rising, truth. A tide pressing hard. The Savannah, Georgia courtroom thrummed with a charged hush as Neil Grayson's counter, bank statements, 2023 signed. Faded under the gallery's scorn. Liar, liar. His pinstripe suit wilting against Clarence Hargrove's tattered resolve. The oak benches creaked, locals leaning, floral dress whispering, "He's done." Mechanic nodding, "Clarence won." Ceiling fans whirring, humid air heavy, Eleanor Price trembling, green eyes glistening, hands clasped, hope a fragile thread. Clarence's fire steady, gallery. Truth wins. Judge Margaret Tate sat, 55, stern, dark robe crisp, brown eyes sharp, gavel poised, thud. Order, ruling. Gallery stilling, reporters scribbling. Tate decides. Red scarf, please save her. Tate's voice firm. Court heard Hargrove Grayson evidence presented. Neil smirking. Fiction, unlicensed. Clarence. Truth, Eleanor, paid. Gallery. Yes, yes. Tate, silence, facts. She leaned, files open. Ledger. Grayson, claims, delinquent, 2023, bank, records, stamped. Gallery, fake. Tate, Hargrove, counter, deed, 1985, stubs, 2020, 2022, postmarks, ledger, shredded dates, a line. Neil, tampered, planted. Tate, quiet, examined, stubs, postmarks, county, seal, consistent, ledger, dates, match, Grayson's deed 2023 font, Arial county uses, times, discrepancy. Gallery, forged, proof. Floral dress, she's right. Tate, bank records, Grayson, loan cousin, owns, conflict interest payments, cashed 2020, 2022. No delinquency shown. Statements 2023. Signature differs. Eleanor's stubs. Gallery. He lied. Mechanic. Caught red-handed. Neil. Error, not fraud. Tate. Error. Unproven. Deed transfer 2023. Lacks chain. Title 1985. Deed stands. Gallery. Yes. Home hers. Red scarf. Justice coming. She paused. Eyes piercing. Hargrove, unlicensed, risked, contempt, court notes, expertise, past, evidence compelling, Grayson counter, lacking, substance. Gallery. He's back hero, retiree, old lion. Betch ruling, 132 Oak Lane, Eleanor Price, legal, owner, Grayson, deed null, void, fraud suspected case dismissed favor, plaintiff. Thud, gallery erupting. Yes, yes. Floral dress. She won. Mechanic. Clarence did it. Eleanor gasped. My home. Tears falling, gallery. Bless her. Red scarf. He saved her. Neil. Appeal this absurd. Tate. File. Motion. Court done. Gallery appeal. Ha. Retiree. You're cooked, Grayson. Clarence swaying, coat flapping. Justice. Eleanor. Voice raspy, gallery. Clarence, Clarence. Tate. Order adjourned. Thud, Eleanor rising. Thank you. Eyes bright, gallery. Hero, old man. Tate stood, robe rustling. Court, notes, Hargrove, contempt, waived, evidence, served, justice. Gallery. Waived, yes. Mechanic. He's free. Clarence, Lena, heard. Whisper soft, gallery, shifting, hope, a tide rising strong. The Savannah, Georgia courtroom pulsed with a fading cheer as Judge Margaret Tate's gavel fell. Thud. Case dismissed. Favor plaintiff. The oak benches trembling under the gallery's joy. Yes, yes. Locals clapping. Floral dress. She won. Mechanic. Clarence did it. Ceiling fans whirring, humid air lifting, sunlight streaming through smudged windows, casting a warm glow on Eleanor Price as she rose. 62, frail, gray hair loose, faded blue dress swaying, green eyes brimming, hands shaking. Home, 132. Oak Lane, hers, again. Clarence Hargrove stood, 73, gaunt, tattered coat flapping, white hair wild, blue eyes cloudy, yet sharp, gallery chanting, "Clarence, Clarence!" His raspy, "Justice, Eleanor." Still echoing, Neil Grayson slinking, pinstripe suit crumpled. "Appeal." Mutter lost, gallery. "Ha, red scarf. He's done." Eleanor turned, steps slow, blue dress brushing, hands reaching, Clarence swaying, steadying, her voice soft. "Mr. Hargrove, thank you." Gallery hushing, floral dress. "Listen her." Mechanic, "She's grateful." Eleanor, "You saved me, my home, John's home." Tears falling, Clarence, "Mrs. Price, I—" Voice breaking, her hands grasping, his, rough, calloused. "No, Eleanor, please, I lost everything, John. Died. 5 years. Cancer. House. All. Left. Then gone. You gave back." Gallery, "Oh, poor thing." Red scarf, "Bless him." She smiled, faint. "Saw you streets once, didn't, no. Famous, Clarence Hargrove, now my hero." Gallery, "Hero, yes. Retiree. Old lion roars." Clarence, "I was lost, Eleanor. Your pain, mine, Lena, my girl gone." Eyes wet, Eleanor, "Lena, your daughter?" He nodded. "Cancer. 5 years took me down, saw. You heard her fight daddy. What did it—" Gallery, "Oh, sad. Floral dress. He fought for her." Eleanor squeezed. "You did more than save. Home gave me hope someone cares." Gallery, "Aw, sweet." Mechanic, "He's gold." She, "Come home, Clarence. Stay. Rest, John. Would want." Gallery, "Yes, yes." Red scarf, "She's kind." Clarence, I can't." Eleanor, "Please. Oh, you, life." Gallery, "Take it, man." Retiree, "She's right." He paused. "Lena. Home." Whisper soft, Gallery, "He's tearing." Eleanor, "Not alone now, together, heal." Clarence, "Eleanor, thank you." Voice steady, Gallery, "Together, yes." Floral dress. Beautiful moment. Tate, court adjourned. Thud, Gallery, "Bless them." Mechanic, "He's found home." Eleanor, Clarence, hands held, Gallery, "Hero saved her." Red scarf, "Hope lives." Step slow, courtroom, fading, gratitude, a bond, forged, strong. The Savannah, Georgia courtroom echoed with the gallery's fading cheers. "Yes, yes." As Judge Margaret Tate's gavel struck, thud. "Case dismissed." The oak benches trembling under their joy. Floral dress. She won. Mechanic, "Clarence did it." Sunlight streaming through smudged windows, humid air lifting. Eleanor Price and Clarence Hargrove clasped hands, gratitude glowing. Gallery, "Hero saved her." Red scarf. "Hope lives." Neil Grayson stood, 40, pinstripe suit crumpled, once slick facade cracking. Gallery, "Liar caught." Neil's jaw tightened, tie askew, hands fumbling. Briefcase thud, as Tate's voice, "Ruling favor plaintiff," rang final. Gallery, "Appeal, ha!" Retiree, "You're cooked," he snarled. "Appeal, this absurd." Voice sharp yet hollow. Gallery, "Go, crawl back." Mechanic, "He's done for." Tate, "File motion, court done." Thud, Neil staggering, polished shoes scuffing. Gallery, "Rot Grayson." Red scarf, "Fraud exposed." He grabbed folder, bank records. "Legitimate." Mutter lost. Gallery, "Fake liar." Floral dress, "Run, coward." His eyes darted. Eleanor's tears. Clarence's fire. Gallery's roar. "Cousin bank, ledger." Sweat beading, tie loosening. They, no. Briefcase slipping, papers fluttering. 2023 deed. Gallery, "Forged trash." Retiree. He thought he'd win. Neil. I'll prove. Loud voice fading. Gallery. Prove nothing. He turned, courtroom blurring, marshals eyeing. Mr. Grayson, step. Voice firm. Gallery. Take him! He bolted, door banging, hall echoing, polished shoes slipping, marble slick. Appeal, cousin. Fix. Breath ragged, gallery spilling. He's running. Floral dress. Coward caught. Mechanic can't hide. Stairs looming, he stumbled, briefcase tumbling, thud, papers scattering. Bank error. Whisper weak, gallery, fraud fled. Outside, Savannah streets. Humid dusk, cars humming, Neil's suit soaked, tie dangling. They'll pay. Mutter lost, he darted alley, shadows thick, gallery's echo. Rot Grayson, red scarf. Justice wins. His phone buzzed. Cousin Grayson Loan, feds here. Voice shaky, click. No, eyes wild. Bank gone. He sank. Brick wall, cold. Ledger, deed me. Breath short, gallery. Feds get him, retiree. He thought he'd steal. Neil's retreat, swift, shattered. Savannah dusk, swallowing. Gallery, truth lives. Justice, a tide, chasing, fast. The Savannah, Georgia, courthouse stood quiet under a fading June dusk, its red brick silhouette softening as the courtroom emptied. Gallery's cheers. Yes, yes. Still echoing. Judge Margaret Tate's ruling. Favor plaintiff. A victory sealed. Eleanor Price and Clarence Hargrove lingered. Oak benches creaking. Locals filtering. Floral dress. She won. Mechanic Clarence hero. Sunlight dimming. Smudged windows. Humid air settling. Neil Grayson gone. Gallery. Rot liar. Eleanor 62, frail, gray hair loose, faded blue dress swaying, green eyes bright, tears dry, stepped closer. Clarence 73, gaunt, tattered coat sagging, white hair wild, blue eyes steady, gallery. He saved her. Red scarf, hope lives. Her voice soft. Mr. Hargrove, come, home, please. Gallery hushing, floral dress. Listen her. Mechanic, she's kind. Clarence. Eleanor, I can't. Voice raspy, hands trembling. Lena, gone. She smiled, gentle. You gave me 132. Oak Lane, John's home, my life back. Let me give you something. Gallery. Ah, sweet retiree. She's right. Eleanor, room. There, rest, eat clean. Up, John. Would want. Clarence. Streets, years, lost. She, not lost, found me, saved, me together now. Gallery. Yes, together. Red scarf. Take it, man. He paused. Home, Lena. Whisper soft, gallery. He's tearing, Eleanor. No, alone anymore, place for you, heal. Her hand, his, rough, steadying. Food, bed, start again. Clarence. Why, me, Eleanor. Eyes wet, she. You saw my pain, knew yours. Lena, John, gone. We carry them. Gallery. Oh, beautiful. Floral dress. She's his, hope. She turned. Gallery. He fought for me, gave everything, now my turn. Mechanic. Bless her, retiree. He's earned it. Eleanor. Come, Clarence, tonight, rest, tomorrow, talk. Gallery. Go, old man. Red scarf, she's strong, too. Clarence. Eleanor, thank you. Voice firming. Gallery. He's taking it. Floral dress. New, start. They stepped, courtroom fading. Gallery. They're together. Mechanic. He's found home. Eleanor. 132, Oak Lane. Ours, now. Gallery. Ours, yes. Red scarf. Justice lives. Steps slow, humid dusk. Savannah streets. Soft, gratitude, a bond. Growing, strong. Thank you all for watching this video. Please comment and let me know what you think about this story. Please like and subscribe to watch more great content on my channel.